head coach Troutman joining us here tonight. And Dirk, congratulations first of all.
Thank you.
Way to fight back in this ball game. Talk about your team's effort.
That was impressive. When I was impressed with their effort all night, even when we were down 2-0. You know, we had chances where Chance really picked us up on the hill. They had chances to score runs, and we just kept making plays and just kept hanging in there. And I knew that would weigh on Sergeant Bluff Luton, as they're the favorite team, they're the rated team. So there's a lot of pressure, and we just wouldn't go away. And so it was just real impressive. And then when they brought in their stud, our kids didn't back down at all. They didn't even bat an eye. They were just ready to go. It didn't bother them at all. We've seen a lot of good pitchers. Not taking anything away from that Hazel kid. He's a stud. But our kids were ready to go. I was impressed with that.
What was it that sparked you guys in that 6th inning? Was it just getting a different look from the pitcher, or was it the 6 seniors kind of saying, we're not ready for this to end?
Well, the kids did mention that they picked the ball up a lot better off that lefty, and that's tough to bring a kid back for 2 full innings in this kind of heat after he threw 7 just a couple nights ago. I'm not going to second guess what they did, but I knew that was going to be tough for that kid. He's not going to have the same stuff. He's not going to have the same touch on the ball, and so our kids they were kind of relieved, I think, a little bit that they were struggling seeing the ball well off that first kid. Just his delivery, they just didn't have him timed very well. So they were kind of excited that first kid was gone.
You guys kind of had the same decision when you took Chance out after walking the guy or getting up the hit there in the start of the 6th inning. It looked like Kevin Durkoff started coming in from right field, and you had to kind of say, Kevin, go back out there, and you guys ended up going with Driesman.
We had warmed up Steven earlier in the game, and then we warmed up Kevin there, and I just think that 2 full innings on a kid, you can go an inning on adrenaline, and that's what Kevin did that last inning. But to go 2 full innings on that's a lot to pull off there. And Steven's a great changeup for those other, Kevin and Chance, have a lot of the same kind of stuff, and Steven just brings in something completely different. And so that we wanted to use him to bite us to Kevin there. We weren't real happy that they were able to tie it, but we didn't panic either. So we felt like Kevin was, but Kevin, I had him warm up real quick in between innings. He didn't know that we were going to save until the 7th.
So you guys kind of had that planned. I know you weren't planning on taking the lead back there in the top of the 7th, but that was kind of the thought process.
That was the thought process, and I talked over with Coach Durkoff as well. He was on the same page as I was. That we bring in Steven for the 6th, and then bring in Kevin for the 7th. And like I said, it's just too much, I think, to expect from a kid. And like I said, I think Steven's a real good changeup from what they had. He came in and threw strikes. And that hit they tied it up on, that's a heck of a hit, and a heck of a hitter. So you get to tip your hat to that. Steven did his job when he came in, that's for darn sure.
Talk about Chance throwing tonight. Maybe not the crispest he's been. I think 6 walks and a hit Batman, but still did enough with the defense tonight. And you guys were right there in the game in the 6th inning.
I talked to him there after the game. I was just awful darn proud of his effort. He didn't have his best stuff, but he had good stuff. And there were some chances, there were some opportunities early in the games where he could have kind of gave in. Things weren't going our way. We didn't make a play here or there. He didn't get a call here or there. They had bases loaded, I think, or guys on 2nd, 3rd, and he came up with some big strikeouts there, and that's just huge because he can get us to that 5th inning with after, and that's what I told the kids after everything's gone poorly for us, hitting wise, and we had a couple gaps defensively. We're only down by 2. That's 1 inning. So that was huge that he kept battling, and he kind of led the way for us.
Take us through the decision to send Cody Davis from second base on what tie. That was going to be a play at the plate, but you knew new left fielder out there. Were you kind of challenging him to make an accurate throw?
That's 2 different plays. Cody scored that tying run, and that was a play up in left center. That was a line drive that kind of froze. Cody kind of froze and turned back. He turned away from me, and I was sending him, and he was headed back to second, and I just thought, as much as we were struggling, we wanted to get on the board. We wanted to put some pressure on them. And so they got to make that play. They got to make that play. And Cody did a great job coming around 3rd and great slide to get around the tag. That last play there, when we took the lead with Peyton coming around, that decision was easy for me. As soon as we got a guy on 2nd, any ball going in the outfield, we were going to send, because you don't know how many hits you're going to get off Hazel. And I did watch, when I took infield and outfield, we thought we could run on that other kid, and there again, it's that's a lot of pressure for a 17, 18-year-old kid, and everybody's hooting and hollering and screaming. Your team's supposed to win, and now you got to make a strike to home with a guy streaking there, and you got to put it on the money, and if he makes it, tip your hat to him, but he's got to make it. We're gonna be aggressive there.
You guys get Harlan now Wednesday night, 7-3 victory over Glenwood tonight. This is a program that you guys know well.
Yeah. Harlan's an excellent program, excellent team. We like playing them every year. I think it'd be a great game. I always look forward to playing them. They play the game the right way. I like to beat them every time, but we don't. They're darn good. And Coach Degas does an excellent job with them. But we're just happy that we're still playing. We're happy that we're playing well. And we're excited about the opportunity.
What are you guys going to have for pitching on Wednesday night? Who do you think's all going to be available?
Staff. So anybody that still feels like they can throw strikes is going to be ready to go Wednesday.
Well, Dirk, I appreciate you joining us here in the postgame. Congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you over here on Wednesday night.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Head coach Dirk Troutman again with the Carroll